Shit can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
Where to?
Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we know most of these when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail. Crowd it all on!
Loose sail! We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Keeley's tasked you with this mission.
No. He tasked me to task you. We need to find what was stolen from Mackandal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. You'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you could be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles might be familiar with our counterparts in Europe.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite, and only son.
And Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
Strife we will men undergo. We don't give a damn when the gale has stopped, how hard the wind did blow. We're homeward bound, 'tis a grand old sound on a good ship caught and free. We don't give a damn when we drink or roam with the girls on Old Maui. Rolling down to Old Maui, boys, rolling down to Old Maui. We're outward bound, the Arctic round, rolling home.
Douse the gallants and ride!
And we've struggled past Cormac.
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah, the cabbage farmer has returned. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, ship. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the lost beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what can you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. It's much more than that.
Adewale was already a Légion before joining the Brotherhood. He was a pirate. The scourge of the West Indies, rubbing elbows with the likes of Blackbeard, Woodes Rogers, and Calico Jack Rackham.
Calico who?
Oh, read a book, will you?
About 20 years ago, Adewale intercepted a Templar convoy and stole a mysterious package. He traveled to Port-au-Prince and entrusted it to a woman he believed was loyal to our cause.
There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look for your...
Stunts out! Let's get moving!
Downwind's trouble, Captain Cormac. That storm could be dangerous.
There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Sight. I say this is a good day to light up King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. With all spoils.
We've been born and built, but the crew knows what to do.
Ready here! Incoming ship!
Fire!
Almost ready, sir! We're
Brace
headed
for fire!
after them!
Fire! Ease off the wind!
Missed!
Or sand!
They're firing, sir!
Who stops those gallants and royals?
Mine ahoy!
Mine ho!
What's her status?
Fire!
Hold your fire. Don't want to sink her.
Show them what's
Now's
for,
the
Captain.
time. Let's
Come
board
on,
her.
men! The spoils are ours! For the Morrigan!
But the sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master station nearby. Spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
Aye, it is.
And here, the assassins are helping King Louis. But in Haiti, the French own the slaves who are set free by the assassins.
Our struggle is beyond political borders, Shay.
Anticosti shouldn't be far. Keep us on course, Captain.
Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. Per se and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle.
Trim the yards off the wind. Get the mains free. Or sail. All sail.
Who's topsails, gallants and royals?
Reloading, Captain!
Stations! Now!
Douse the royals and tops. All sail. Shall take it. Fire! Lead off the wind.
Careful, Captain.
Douse all but mains.
We're clear, Captain.
Captain, left the ship!
You'd better borrow some coin. Bartering with an empty purse won't get you very far.
J'aimerais bien qu'il se dépêche de valider ma mutation à Saint-Domingue.
Pourquoi diantre veux-tu aller là-bas?
Mon cousin y possédait une plantation.
Il faut veiller.
Ce que je te saigne.
Il faut pas le perdre!
What's on your mind, Captain? Rum bit of business, that.
Captain Cormac at the... We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. Le Chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
Hey! And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? Sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Warship incoming, Captain! It's a gunboat! It's the British! More than once, sir! Here it comes! If I'm fast enough to hurt us bad, you say? Fire! Never mind! They're blown pulling into starboard! That's true!
Whatever it's just saying. That's the last of them.
Then let us go on.
We're not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope Le Chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Ave Caesar. Salt air, open skies, a man out on the ocean. It's as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
Captain's at the helm!
You're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
Well, what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it.
The Templars stick to this continent like tar. I won't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men, instead of skulking around.
Careful! And would you smile and wish them a good day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
They're murdering bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
And we have nothing in common with that, of course.
On your mark!
Against us! Loose main sails!
Let's catch some wind.
Studs out! Let's get moving!
There it is. Antiquity. Le chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Strong, Captain Cormac.
There's the galley!
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Off the wind!
Go on ahead, Shay. We will meet you at the fort.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum. It's eau de vie. What the devil is that? Whiskey. Well, the whiskey here is terrible. See, Rich?
I miss my Marie. Such a true and fine heart is hard to find.
Where did you meet her?
At her third wedding. I slipped into the feast.
I would say you slipped into more than that.
Shithead gum.
Wonder why there are so many Royal Navy ships about.
I suppose because there are more French ships to challenge them.
Oh, by Beelzebub's balls! What happened to that wall? It looks like someone took a cannon to it.
I hate digging stone out of the frozen ground.
You have no reason to be here.
So, Louis Jot, goes the fortune. Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken it.
Where's the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
Better.
Wherever this Lawrence Washington docks is ours.
Liam, you're finally getting into the spirit of things.
He's a temper and a politician. What's there to like?
Good. Hoist anchor! Why does Chevalier get off ordering us around like that? We're assassins, same as him.
He's more experienced and he knows these waters better, Shay. That makes him in charge in these parts.
Well, he commands me around back at the homestead too. Is he a truffle pig to know land better than me?
Show some respect, Shay.
He ought to respect me, Liam. I stick my neck out as much as any of us. Mains out! Let's go!
On four mains! Trim!
Tops, gallants, royals, studs! Get the mainsails into the wind! Spread our wings to the wind! Loose mainsails!
Let's catch some wind!
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Trim the yards off the wind!
Let go anchor!
Get the mains free! Loose all! Let's move!
We're off, lads! Loose the royals! Over there, Captain. The fishing settled with Greystone. The French took over after it was ransacked by bandits.
assassin allies have their home in two bends. Head, sir.
Where homeward bound, 'tis a grand old sound on a good ship from entry. We don't give a damn whether we drink or roll with the girls on Old Halloween. Rolling down the Old Halloween, we boys rolling down.
Blues up! Lead them fixed!
Let go anchor.
Things? Again?
The Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington, businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
Captain's at the helm!
Let out some sail!
Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his.
Can't be far now, Captain.
Aye. There she is! All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, slave owner, a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but but I haven't been able to confirm that.
There's the mains, half
Now,
sails.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
Ships of the Royal Navy,
I wouldn't
sir.
put it
They
past
seem
him.
to be on their own,
80's
sir.
a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
Dead ahead, sir.
The helm, Shay. We'll break up.
Blue's up!
A blockade, Captain.
This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain.
Raise
Track that
those
package
sheets.
and find
Let's
Washington.
Loose sail. Put out all she'll take.
Trim the yards off the wind!
Captain.
And remember what I said, Shay.
Throw up anchor.
Washington must die.
Captain's gone for a cold death.
Aye.
Stop! You there! Stop! Give it up! Send it away back in his hole! Hold on!
battalion. Halt.
Stop there, you!
Oh, what's this? A rifle?
You there! Stay! Where you are?
How can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington.
This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him.
I think the French may have a stronger army, but I think the Royal Navy could turn the tide.
What? You in the bush! Out!
How goes your sugar plantation?
Terrible. Measles broke out last month. 20 laborers dead so far.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. I've mortgaged everything to bring a new handling down. Hopefully these will be all repaired.
We have seasoned veterans among our ranks here, and yet we're to be subordinate to some junior officer.
It is irksome, I agree, but it is the way.
You!
I don't
Stop! Say hello to the Prince of Death!
Coffee smuggled in from Louisiana. I still have several days to get her fixed. The last storm did a lot of damage to the rigging, but she'll be fit on time.
Davies!
Danny B!
Keep pace till he tires! Wait your...
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts. Yeah.
Of all the bad days! Someone call the guards, quick! Well now. Help me! He's a fiend up!
Brother, are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George. Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage?
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers.
Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We'll soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake. God damn it. I better hurry. I have to get to the Morgan. Liam, hope you brought the ship around. Is that a ship mortar? That's not sporting!
You won't get past. I'll teach you! You then, stop! We got him! Don't get over there! Hit them hit! Damage report! He's in my sight! I've got a clear shot!
Captain has the wheel.
Unfurled, mates! Let's move! Tops, galley!
Coup Cullen, you enter retreat, Captain. They're no match for us.
They're firing, sir!
They landed a hit, sir!
Taking some damage here!
Keep out the cannon range.
Keep it on, Tom.
That's ahead! Change course, Captain!
Fire!
Walk in on it! Be careful, Captain. Taking a
Careful,
blow, Captain! They can fire many volleys.
Fire!
Ready to hit them, sir!
Fire! Loose all and trim sharp to the wind. Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked. He would have been dead in a month anyway. And 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript and box. They didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
Some sort of cargo!
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
It's so grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye.